Okay, so in class I was telling using the ping command you can find the MTU of your underlying network. So if I just type ping in DOS prompt, I get all the different options that I can use. So here I'm going to use the -F option, where you say that means if you put -F, it means you're setting the DF bit, which means if the packet has to be fragmented, you cannot fragment it. And you have the -L, the send buffer size. Okay, and so you try to send more than the MTU of the underlying network, and ping command is basically echo request reply. So echo request reply is sent using UDP port 7. So as we saw in class, if you use UDP as the transport layer protocol, if you try to send more than what the underlying network can handle, you end up fragmenting the source network itself. So even if you try to send 10,000 bytes, if your DF bit is not set, the packet could get fragmented in the source network itself. So in order to find the MTU by using this echo request reply, which means you're using UDP as a transport layer protocol, you need to set the DF bit. Okay, so only if the DF bit is set, then if you try to send more than what the underlying network can handle, then the packet cannot be fragmented in the source network itself. So I hypothesize that the MTU of my underlying network, I'm trying this from my home network, will be between 1000 and 2000 bytes. So I'm going to try to uh, send, say, to Jackson State network with the -F option, which means I'm setting the DF bit, and my packet size, echo packet size, is going to be 1000 bytes. I get it running, so which means 1000 is not my MTU. So let's try 2000, and you see the error message comes: the packet needs to be fragmented, and it says but the DF bit is set. So the MTU is going to be between 1000 and 2000. So let's start writing it up here. So it's going to be between 1000 and 2000. So I'm going to do binary search. So the middle value is going to be 1500. So I know for 1000 I could send, and 2000 I cannot send. So let me try for 1500. So for 1500, let's see what happens. Again, it says it has to be fragmented. So which means for 1000 I could send, 1500 I cannot send, so it has to be between 1000 and 1500. So let's try 1250. So let's try that. I could send, so for 1000 I could send, so no, actually 1250 I could send, right? So it has, and 1500 I cannot send. So for 1250 I could send, 1500 I cannot send, so it has to be between 1250 and 1500. So the middle value is 1375. So let me try for 1375. I could send. So 1375 I could send, 1500 I cannot send. So it's going to be 1500 plus 1375 divided by 2. Let's try 1438. Okay, 1438 I could send. So 1438 I could send, 1500 cannot send. So it has to be between this. So let's try 1469. So I could send for 1469. So let's try for between 1469 and 1500. Let's try 1485. Okay, I cannot send 1485, so I could send 1469, cannot send 1485, so it has to be between these two. So 1469 plus 1485 divided by 2 is 1477. So let's try for 1477. I cannot. So 1469 I could. 1477 I cannot, so it has to be between that. So let's try 1473. Okay, so I cannot. So let's try 1471. Okay, I could. So 1471 I can. 1473 I cannot, so let's try 1472. Okay, so 1472 I could send, 1473 I cannot send. So my MTU is going to be 1472 bytes. Okay, because 1472 yes, and 1473 and no. So 1472 is going to be my MTU of the underlying network. So you need to set the DF bit. Okay.